around here looking like a thick version of Captain America. It's another episode of Kingery's TV. Y'all gather around. We got some stuff to talk about. Me and Adrian just finished our episode of For the Culture Podcast. Make sure you're checking out at fortheculturepodcast.com. We got R. Kelly around here doing everything the Pied Piper around here trying to lead the kids to the cults. Lord, it's way too much going on. But before we even get started, I want to talk about Blac Chyna's mama. Girl, crack is back, okay? Blac Chyna's mama, Tokyo Toni, whatever she wants to call herself, Tokyo Grill, okay? Because the way she was talking, like she had a full barbecue grill pit in her mouth. Girl, you around here look like you've been chewing on dragon glass with them teeth in your mouth, but you had the nerve, the audacity to get your butt in front of that raggedy camera of yours and start talking about Caitlyn Jenner. Now, Caitlyn Jenner is trash. She's the queen of trash, but we don't have to use problematic and transphobic comments to make anything or light up anything that she's doing. We don't have to do that. We don't sit here and have to change her gender. We don't have to do any of that to be funny. And Tokyo, that's what you did. But I'm not really surprised because people like you are known for sitting up here like, oh, I love the kids. I live for y'all, girl. I love y'all, honey. But in that same space in here and drag us, honey. I've been in those spaces before and I'm not surprised. I've had friends who had boyfriends who were homophobic and made comments about me not being able to touch the same food as them. Honey, I've been in situations like that. So Tokyo Toni, you right here pooching around in this Section 8 apartment and you thinking that you finna give somebody some insight of what's going on. Caitlyn Jenner is trash, don't get me wrong, but she's still trash. She's trash, okay? We're not gonna make transphobic comments in 2017. We're not gonna do that. And you open your mouth barely, okay, open your mouth and made a comment and just thought it was just hilarious. Now, I don't know if Blac Chyna done cut you off because Rob Kardashian done cut her off, but you need to find some business and find it really, really quick. You need to find a toothbrush, some charcoal, and some bleach, okay? You need the bleach to pour on the charcoal to pour in your grill, because you right here talking like you about to turn some celery into some damn smoothies, okay? You can put Black & Decker out of business, and you look like that lip gloss that you got on look like it came from Lowe's. Get it together, okay? So y'all know Tokyo Toni got on Instagram and she was mad about what Caitlyn said about Rob. Caitlyn Jenner has said that Rob Kardashian was trash for those comments that he's made, those things that he said about Blac Chyna and those pictures he put up. And she just said it was trash. And Tokyo Toni, whatever her name is, came in and said, you know, Caitlyn, you still a man, Bruce. And it was like watching a train wreck and looking at her grill is already a train wreck in it. But just seeing you just saying all that, hearing it, it made me feel some type of way. And once again, like I said, I wasn't surprised because I just think they just have a history of being homophobic. I'ma tell my brothers and sisters, y'all gonna have to check some of these folks that y'all be checking for, girl. They don't mean y'all no harm. These folks will sit here and love you and drag you. You better pay attention to some of these episodes on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I got rent to pay, so I'm not gonna spend too much time talking to a person who can't even afford Section 8 apartments. Let's talk about Michael Vick. Michael Vick, girl, the convict. Michael Vick, the convict, was on ESPN and he was just, oh, so excited to be on the white platform. Let me right here and tell y'all how I feel about what's going on. Let me tell y'all, because Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair, because if he wants to change his image, he needs to cut his hair and he needs to be close to whiteness as possible and still receive racist comments and stuff. I mean, girl, it doesn't matter. Michael Vick, shut up. You are the last person that needs to be telling Colin what he needs to be doing with his career and his image. You don't have an image and you don't have a voter registration paperwork because you can't vote, okay? You are a felon. You are a dumb. Sit down. Where is Kenya Moore at with the bullhorn? Because you got on there and tried to use your bullhorn on a white platform. Girl, you so close to Whoopi Goldberg, your lips might work. Oof, let me stop. Michael Vick, I'm really surprised at how you're acting, how you're responding to stuff that you're saying, because considering all you did and all you had going on after that dog situation, I'm just surprised somebody like you was just, you know, open your mouth and said something and just seeing you talk and these people just around here just boosting you up like, yeah, talk about it, let these blacks know. And I was getting like, it made me uncomfortable. And the way you just kept on talking like he needs to get his image together. Colin Kaepernick has been treated unfairly because he took a stance against police brutality. Been around here slaughtering no dogs. He hasn't beat no wives. He's not sit up here and committed any type of crimes. He's not done it. He's not cheated on his wife. Like, he's not done anything. The only thing he did was take a knee and say, I cannot, stand for this, this hearing this Pledge of Allegiance or whatever. Girl, I'm not here for it. I don't want to hear the Star Spangled Banner. I'm not checking for it. Like, this is me drawing attention to what I believe in. And they shaded him for that. I respect and I look up to people like Colin Kaepernick, because a lot of us can't sit here and say, this is going to hurt me financially. It's a chance it's going to hurt me financially. I'm going to receive a lot of backlash, but I have to stand for something. Okay, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, okay? And Colin Kaepernick, big up to him. He's been putting his money where his mouth is. He's been doing a lot of stuff. So if this is the road that he wants to go, so be it. It might be so much stuff that might happen for him that's not in monetary value. He might receive every type of blessing, every type of gift everywhere else. It might not even be in him playing football. And considering how dangerous football can be, it's probably best that he ain't around here getting these head injuries and stuff. Maybe it's best. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm very supportive of him. I'm just not understanding why that you have to deal with someone like Michael Vick, and Michael Vick had the nerve to even open his mouth and let us know what he thought. Girl, we don't care what you think. Okay? We don't care what you, girl. You're not even allowed in Petco or Petland. Girl, why are you still talking? The Pied Piper is at it again, and I feel like I'm watching another episode of the Boondocks. Pied Piper has been accused of running a cult with women. Listen, y'all already been seeing it all over the blogs and stuff. A couple of parents came and said, I feel like my daughter is, got some stuff going on with R. Kelly. We, introduced her to him to pursue her music career, and we ain't heard nothing from her. I mean, she only called us twice out of the year, and that's Thanksgiving and for Christmas, and probably her birthday or Mother's Day if I'm lucky. But we haven't been talking to her. And the stuff hit the blogs. I was not surprised. I thought it was a joke. I thought I was in a twilight zone, okay? And I was just like, why are we still talking about R. Kelly and his situation and his issues that he got going on with, dating underage girls and, why are we still talking about this? This man needs to be locked up. All I can think about was that Boondocks episode. Huey got up and said, I don't know if it was Huey or Riley. I think it was Huey. Huey got up and said, listen, we know a lot of black men have been incarcerated unfairly and stuff, but R. Kelly needs to be locked up. He needs to need therapy, all that type of stuff. Like, he needs to go to jail. Bitch, you're going to jail behind stealing a Chanel purse. R. Kelly needs to be as close to the jail as possible. Okay, y'all know he married Aaliyah at what age? God knows, we remember. And like, it's been stuff constantly. Like, we've all seen the tape, girl. We've seen it. Like, we've making jokes about it in 2017 about the tape. And like, R. Kelly, you got a problem. And then you have the influence to sit up here and use your power to get what you want, and that's what he's been doing. Like, people are bringing their daughters to him. He is the Pied Piper, and his pipe is the influence he has. It's his music. It's literally like he's telling us, like, for real, I am the Pied Piper. Like, girl, watch me toot this horn, and watch me, girl. I cannot deal. And I don't want to blame the parents, because I'm just like, how can y'all not know? How can you all not know that R. Kelly got some issues? I wouldn't have my daughter anywhere close to R. Kelly. But when we saw the interview of Miss Savage, I can't remember her first name. She did an interview with TMZ, and they asked her, girl, are you in a safe location? Are you okay? Are you free to leave whenever you go? She could not answer no question. And all you can see was a shadow demon in the back telling her not to say this and cut. Like, if you look at the interview, because I'm gonna put it up on kingarees.com, you can see somebody was in the back and they were telling her not to say. She was so nervous. She was so nervous. She did not know what to say. She was all confused and stuff. She didn't sound like a coherent 20-year-old. She sounded like a confused 16-year-old girl with that type of mindset. She sounded like a child, okay, being told what to do. As a woman, any woman I know, if this was something they doing, like, yes, okay, you might be 9 to 5, but I'm the weekend, this is what I want to do, would be comfortable saying that. But she didn't sound comfortable, was letting me know that it's an issue, it's something going on, and it needs to be investigated. Now, everything that Miss Savage said was, it seems like it was well in between the law, like, girl, y'all can't catch me. but it seemed like she had a script and she didn't study her lines and they were not prepared. It was an impromptu interview and it was just all over the place. Like, I just feel sorry for like the people who experience stuff like that, not just from a celebrity, but by family members and all that type of stuff. It just goes to show you, like when people say, hey, I'm in danger, I'm going through some stuff, or like, girl, such and such touched me, and we need to pay attention to that. And this whole situation is just, it's tragic. And we can laugh about it, some of us can laugh about it, but it's really sad. And that R. Kelly will continue to do what he want to do. And people were saying, oh, well, I'm still listening to his music. And people were saying, oh, you know, that girl, she chose their life. Like, if y'all must don't know, have never heard of Stockholm Syndrome. Like, that stuff is real. Like, people have been through traumatic situations and feel like this is what's supposed to be here. Like, they've been taught that. And like, I've talked to people who have been through traumatic events and stuff and feel like, you know, girl, this is what it is supposed to be, and it's not. So the only thing I can do for Miss Savage is keep her in my thoughts. I hope she has the will, and I hope some people get to her and talk to her and just tell her, like, girl, this is not how it's supposed to be. Because Miss Savage, you're young now, but eventually you will get older and he will dispose of you and he will find somebody else. So girl, I hope you can figure it out, sis. If I hear one more thing about McGregor and Mayweather, I'm going to choke on my own oxygen. Mayweather and McGregor are the biggest con artists in 2017, okay? Mayweather can't even spell con. This is how a bad bitch spell con. K-O-N, okay? They might as well K-O-N-E, okay? Coney, okay? Where is he at? Can we find it? Where he at? Let's go. If it's not Mayweather saying homophobic stuff and throwing homophobic slurs at McGregor, McGregor is telling this, dance for me, boy. Oh my God, I cringed when I heard it. If it's not him saying that, he's saying, well, I can't say that because I got black between here. If y'all ain't catching on that these folks are using this stuff to get us to pay attention, because I'm not a boxing fan. I have not watched boxing since Holyfield and Mike Tyson, okay? Since my daddy was charging $5 to everybody come in here and watch stolen cable and watch the fight, okay? That's when we had to box. You had to click the thing in the back, okay, to get the channels that was scrambling and stuff. That's another story. We'll talk about that later. I want to see McGregor get his butt knocked out. I want to see him get knocked out. Why is that? Because he said this, you know, racist stuff. He said these comments that can be, you know, perceived as racist. Y'all got yourselves ready for us to pay attention to it because we're upset. Like, y'all have done the opposite. And McGregor's not gonna feel any type of pinch or anything from this, from him saying this stuff. He gonna get his money. He gonna get his coins and he gonna make plenty of profit off of it, okay? Just for that reason, me knowing what y'all doing, I'm not gonna watch it. So what I will be doing is watching it on Twitter, because I'm pretty sure somebody gonna record it. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna put it on Instagram. But even then, that's too much, because I feel like I know what y'all doing. Matter of fact, I know what y'all up to, girl. And I ain't watching none of that unless y'all gonna share me a piece of the coin, okay? I'll be right in there. Round one, fight, okay? Street fight on y'all, but I'll be dragging both of y'all before we get started, okay? I will cut up and say, now, yo, non-reading that, and you right here looking like a tall box of crackers, I will drag both of them and say, now let's get ready to rumble. Both of them drag. And I pooch my ass right on out, okay? Before we end this cute segment of Kingarees TV, there's one more situation, tiny thing I want to talk about. Walmart, girl, y'all got the nerve to pull y'all ass off YouTube, but y'all got plenty of time to sit up here and label money things and hair things and stuff on Walmart.com as N-word, okay, hat or something. Like, girl, like, what was y'all thinking? So Walmart, you know, it was a screenshot of Walmart's product. I think it was like a wig cap, and it said N-R-G-E-R, I think, hat or something like it. I can't remember what it was, but I know that it was inappropriate. And it took Walmart like several hours to get it together. And y'all just let it just go on. So girl, somebody typed it up. Somebody thought it was funny because that clearly is a wig cap for black women and y'all ain't telling me nothing. And y'all gonna have it in there. Like, it's the same thing as this one black woman being called Aunt Jemima on her ticket at the restaurant. Like, y'all do stuff like that. And then y'all say, oh, I changed it later. I'm doing this to be funny, to show you the friends. And then when y'all get caught and y'all wanna sit here and give a press release and say, oh girl, this is what I meant. Y'all are trash. And that whole thing was trash. Like, Walmart, girl, y'all sitting here pulling your ads. You around here saying you don't wanna be with any type of content, but y'all got racist people working for y'all making jokes and stuff. So y'all, what y'all need to do is just take their whole, y'all need to find out who did it and need to hold them responsible, okay? The same way people need to hold Mariah Carey responsible for whatever that she was doing on that stage. Mariah Carey, I will give you the queen or whatever, but you ain't the queen of Nazareth. Mariah Carey is one of the most Mariah Carey was one of the most talented artists at one point in time, okay? I don't know what homegirl is doing if she ain't here off singing on New Year's Eve live, okay, and in color, half-ass performances around here, moving and stuff. Like, she really don't care, and it's not even funny. Like, y'all see the video of Mariah Carey? She was just moving and grooving and barely stopping. Like, girl, what was you doing? You, like, Mariah Carey. Like, I don't know what it is that you are trying to prove. What is it? Like, what are you working for? You got plenty of coin. Why you ain't singing, you not singing live, you're not even dancing live. Your body around here moving like it's not alive. If folks be on Twitter like, y'all around here, you need to share the video of her singing for real, right? If you have to tell people to only share good videos of your fave online, that's your problem, girl. If somebody have to tell you only to share the good quality videos, the quality videos where them singing live and sounding good, you need to find another fave, okay? That's not even a fave no more, that's a 5, and she got 5 minutes to get her ass off my damn TV. That's all I got. Tell me what y'all think about Mariah Carey around here hopping around like Frogger, and let me know what y'all think about R. Kelly and Michael Vick. So much problematic crap going on. Y'all tell me in the comment section below, and I'll talk y'all later. Bye.